how's that happen from yesterday's analysis. Let's go to AUD CAD. We're expecting the short trend on this one, but when there's divergence forming, the pricing didn't climb up as high as our expecting entry point. So this might take a longer while before it's retraced back from where we want to be. And the next one, AUD SGD. This one is similar situation. Pricing didn't even hit our point for expecting entry, but this one, because of the risk, is too large, almost 78 pips. If you put right here, it will be 106. So we don't expecting this one as an entry. But just keeping eyes on the shorts on Australian dollar. If there's any correlation shift between pairs, confirm the entries. Let's go to the next one. Canadian Swiss. Okay, so price is not even moving up too much since yesterday's movement. It seems like expecting something going on or waiting for something. So we might need to check some news or something. We'll just watch out for any possible entry on the downtrend when price reach this area, where is also the pivot point we're expecting. Wrong number. And AMR1, resistance line 1 from the monthly. So around this area, maybe some short will happening when price moving up. Next one, Canadian yen. Okay, price drop a little more. It's not even moving upward as we expected. But there's one lower low with a previous high broke, retrace, good entry for the short-term long trade. So we are looking for something short when price going back here, because we have the weekly resist supply zone in testing and reject with a big hammer right here. So short trade, short-term setup is long, long-term is short. That is what we're expecting. Next one, Canadian SGD. Okay, price drop a little bit, similar to the previous one, but there's a lower low, it's been forming, didn't touch the previous high. So short-term long is not established, the mid-term short is not even reached. Just keep eye open on these pairs. URSGD. This one, okay, looking good for long. Why? Because lower low being formed, pricing retest the neckline, being held with the pivot point pull back. Maybe some long going to happen, but just be watch out for the supply zone happening weekly, and some distance between here maybe is a good long trend for short term, and be covered by higher high, working the previous low, become a mid-term short trade setup. At this point, we might expecting some short setup entry happen right here. Okay, that'll be these pairs. Let's go next one. Pound Canadian. Oh wow, the pairs come back to the area we're expecting for the supply area, but our expecting short will be right here, waiting for price going up a little bit. Maybe some short will happening for entry. Maybe still looking good on the day, and we still have some distance on the trend line. We're expecting something happening around 78. Hopefully we can hit this one, this point, 70750, which is also the monthly resistance 1 as our entry. before we go down. Okay, that's pretty much about the possible setup we found yesterday. Let's start from today's new analysis. Today we are going to increase our time frame higher. Instead of using hourly 4-hour day and week, we were using 4-hour day, week, and month. Because we try to aim in the mid-term and the long-term setup, so we will skip the hour setup. Okay, so let's go back to the Australian Canadian from the top of list. This one already adjusts from 4-hour day, week, and monthly. We have the supply form. Price didn't touch the demand yet, so we are expecting some retrace back to a higher area since we have higher high, testing low, and we are waiting for price to go back. That's our yesterday setup. Australia Canadian still holding the position of the shorts, so we can open the pending order for this one when pricing hit our expecting entry point. Our expected entry point would be around monthly pivot point at 3664 or 78%, 94058. Depends on how high of your risk you want to be. I will personally take in the pivot point 93664, which is between 78 and 61, which is fine for me. So we update the entry point real quick. This is our entry. Our stop will be right above 94947. This is our stop. Okay, so this is good looking short trade if we have anything retrace back to this area. And one more thing to check, trend line. Okay, so this entry point is looking pretty promising. We're expecting some entry point show right here. Mark it up, then we'll see how it start happen when the pricing going up that area. Next pair. So adjust the price time frame really quick. Okay, so first drop with the supply. First drop right here. Supply. Price risk is a demand. So we are right around the main area and moving upward. And this is okay in the daytime. We already have one lower low forming right here, breaking the previous high, retrace a little bit. So from this demand, the long setup already happened. Even it didn't retrace deeper enough for the entry point, but it's moving up. We might step back in time setup right previous low or this supply zone area. Since we already have possible higher high forming, but didn't break the previous neckline over here. Just keep eye on this one for possible short setup. Okay, next one. Okay, we have breaking higher. It's a thrusting up. It's the demand zone. And the thrusting down. Supply zone. Pricing moving upward very strongly. Break the previous high. Is our demand zone. And pricing drop and breaking previous low sharply is our supply zone. So this pair, as we see, is touching the demand zone once, twice, and forming lower low with the retrace of 61% for now. If we want to looking for long, this could be the good setup, but since we have the flat on the MACD, did not confirm our trend strongly. And on the weekly, we have our trend line hold. So if you're looking for long trade, this one is very risky. Maybe we have some entry right here, moving up and drop again. That could be a setup because we already have demand zone been tested a couple times. So short trade possibility is higher than the long. We'll see how that unfold on this area. So possible setup, but be watch out for the risk. Okay. Demand zone, supply zone. Demand zone. Supply zone. Okay, we are in the uptrend forming with no reversal setup. Line didn't touch. Okay. So upward movement possibility is higher than the shorts. Just be aware for the entries. Okay, this one, demand, supply, supply, no demand. Low row form, if the neckline test, we might expecting some retrace and moving upward. So we have couple testing on the demand with monthly. Be aware of the long trade. Okay, demand, supply, demand, supply. So we haven't touched the demand yet. Low forming, neckline is waiting for break. No setup. This one is still in watch mode. Okay. Buy. And demand. Supply. Sorry. Okay, so price coming back this area. The first setup is right here, up and up. Moving price moving higher high, breaking neckline, pull back at first entry, going down. Then right now it's on the demand zone, low, pricing touch the neckline, waiting for retrace for possible long setup. We'll check on this one, how this unfold. Okay. Buy. Demand. Price on touch. Check with a hammer. Don't have any touch. Short setup possibility. According to day, we have higher high. Neckline have been test. For the 4 hour, we have double top. We broke through. So possible retrace back or going down even further before retrace back for short entries. Okay. The analysis we're doing is quite simple. Find the supply and demand area, and for any setup happening, we'll take any action if we have any confirmation going on. Okay, this supply zone is pretty risky. Almost punched through up. So no setup, but pricing keep moving up. Might go into the next level, probably right here, 112108 on the monthly. Okay, here is supply. Sorry, here's a demand. Demand. Drop. Rally. Drop. Supply. We have a stop right here. So this can be a supply as we're expecting. Okay, here's our demand. And our supply is back right here. So price touch once, twice, 3 times. Price moving higher high, test a neckline. Your price can retrace back to 11586 area. There's some short and hold right here. Could be a good entries. But pricing is like a falling all the way straight line down. Doesn't feel like the price will behave in this area. Especially we have three testing on the demand area already on weekly. So this setup is very risky. Okay, for here, Here's our supply demand. Our supply is back around here. Here's our demand. Supply has been punched twice. We have higher high forming as a double top, possible double top. If price touch the neckline, we are looking for any short entries. Pricing drop right here. It's our demand. Sorry, supply. And pricing move up here is our supply. Demand. Pricing move up here as our demand, but it was broke by this, so we need to move downward to our previous one, which is around this area. So our new demand expecting. This is previous high holding, so there's no demand or support right here. Our supply would be here. Okay. So price has been touched higher high, broke the neckline, retrace back, drop. So this is the short setup already happened. When price reaching on the demand. Good setup, but we didn't catch it. Good trend line, good confirmation. The way we're doing is trading a higher time frame now. Everything will move very slow, so we'll have enough time to analyze and make our decision accurately. Price drop right here sharply. Our supply zone. The demand zone is right here. Here's our demand, and here is our supply. Pricing moving lower low, testing the neckline. So watch out for the trend line. Haven't break yet. Just be very, very careful on this pair. Well, it's broke. Let me check right here. Yep, broke a little bit. Maybe we were expecting some retrace back to the previous low or the supply point on the top. Okay. There's one more advantage by trading the longer time frame is we can do multiple pairs in the slow motion mode. And once we have everything ready, when price hit our expecting point with some setup happening, we will go for it. For this pair, uptrend has been, demand has been tested 1, 2, 3 times, forming higher high. If pricing come back to this point, we're expecting upward movement. But right now, pricing has been respected by this supply zone and going lower. According to the previous high, been testing on this area. We have low, low, Testing the trend line, pull back, move up. Right now it's the second time pullback. If you want to go long, we will need to see if we have any good risk and reward, so we can put a trade in place with a good management on the pricing. If we can enter right here, stop loss on the bottom, expecting a nice movement upward. If we have previous high and then this low holding in place, which is our demand zone hold in place, because we don't see any Fibonacci number right here in the price of 7.87224 is 7296061 round number, and weekly supply 1. Okay, so if we want to trade, this is going to be the long trade. Pricing moving lower low, testing the high, retrace back. Yep, 78. This could be the good entries. The long 087224 086212. Okay, could be the good entries. Let's go next one. Same as usual, looking for the price drop area is our supply zone. Pricing broke upward area is our demand zone. This is where pricing become interesting with actions. Okay, that's what I have. So pricing is moving higher high, expecting breaking the neckline for short. Supply zone haven't touched, demand zone touched twice. So double bottom for the breaking the neckline. If pricing pull back, would be a good long entry. If not pulling back, maybe we're going higher and then make another setup on the top. Since they have the trend set up right here, higher high, breaking low, maybe we're expecting some retrace higher for the short entries on the top. Just saying, not sure if that's going to happen, because this is going to be the weekly setup. It's going to be the long weekly setup. Since we are trading between 4 hours and a day, weekly is too long. Okay. If you feel so many pairs overwhelming you, just cut down the pairs. We still can do the same analysis we are doing by learning how to draw the supply and demand zone for the pricing perspective after a big movement. Okay, So upward price touch once, is coming back for second times, price moving higher high. The previous low haven't been tested, so still in upward movement, no setup. Okay. Pricing breaking down. It's been punched 1, 2, 3. Upward is higher than downward. Pricing drop right here. Pricing break higher right here. Pricing is moving upward, didn't breaking down after second test. And we have a racing wedge forming, pricing moving higher high, break the neckline. We have a setup. As long as pricing moving upward to our favorite price point, could be pivot point, could be round number, could be 61 point at least. This one can be a good short setup. 15996, 16000. So round number is our place to key in an order. Okay. We have 3 possible setup right here. It's going to be 127 risk, 145, or deeper profit ratio. Next one. Looking for the price drop area. Looking for the price breakup area. Price drop. Price breakup. Okay, price touch almost here. After supply zone, maybe making higher high. So for weekly, we have possible short setup with pricing moving backward. In the day chart, our lower low neckline has been touched, so we are having a possible long setup. According to Fibonacci, there's no any particular area to expect. Round number maybe. Round number would be the place for the entries, since we have long on this pair, good confirmation on crossing pairs. So if I want to take this trade, I was expecting 78 and stop loss right below here. And once the price moving up, we remove the stop loss tool where we entry by removing the risk and keep our position for a possible higher trade. That is the plan. Okay, we might open 4 pending order today. According to the day chart setup, the price is moving upward. We're going to have some good profit going on here. Okay, price drop sharp here. Create supply zone. Price break higher right here. Create our demand zone. Price take a break, then drop again on our supply zone. Price break higher again. Demand zone. Pricing making higher high. Haven't touched any supply zone. Just previous high. So upward movement still in action. Okay. Price drop, create supply zone. Price break up, create our demand zone. Price drop, create our supply zone. Price break up, create our demand zone. Price moving lower, not even low yet. So no setup, still in watch mode. Price drop. Price drop. Price break up. This one already done. Lower low forming. Price break the neckline. Drop in 78 point. This is a good trade. Very good trade. Hopefully we can catch this one on our day chart action. Then we can take some action according to the setup. Ooh, a lot of pairs. That's why we need higher time frame. Everything will move slower now. Whichever we have the wick like this, automatically form as a supply zone after the drop. Okay, price touch once. We have lower low forming, expecting price to pull back into our lower area. Let's see where it might be. One four two two zero. 14220. Round number. M1 S1. 14387. Okay, about 761 area. Hopefully can reach here before we're moving any upward. For long setup, the pound have the very special character. Always like to retrace about a 50 area. So if we want to enter this trade, short will be right here, stop will be right here. If you want to put right here, that is fine, but your risk will be higher. But according to the 50 retrace rule, we might not take pounds in action as a setup we want to take. Okay. Price drop, clear supply, price drop, clear supply, touch once, higher high, no retrace, no setup. Oh, yesterday we had pound dollar, pound SGD. We now watch this, don't we? No, we don't have it. Okay, because I saw higher high, retrace back first time, drop, second time trace back. We don't want to take the second retrace. This is from our August 4th list right here. This is our list for short right here. If we take it right now, will be the first drop. So we don't take the second retrace back most of the time. So keep eye watch on this one. If we have the good short setup, and again in first touch, we want everything first touch. Fresh touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 touch is not fresh. Less testing label, stronger is will hold. Always remember that. Mm-hmm. Okay, nothing going on here. We don't have the main touch, only previous high, previous swing high. We don't have lower low, neckline having been touched. No setup, still in action. Okay. Main supply. 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 Nothing. Pricing is moving lower low, haven't touched the neckline for long setup. Demand is not even touched yet. Price still in action. Price drop after big action. Then it's a weak automatic form. Price drop, touch once, Higher high, touch, then retrace back. Higher high. Okay, possible setup, but there's so many pivot point in a way to moving upward to 78 and 61. So entry point possibility will be on those area. Stop could be on the top. Risk is too wide, 72. Not a good setup we are looking for. Okay, pricing moving lower with strong moving downward, create a supply. Price break upward, create demand. Price breaking upward, create demand. Pricing breaking downward, create supply. And the wick automatically become the demand. Right now, demand zone is what it looks like. We have demand zone touch once, twice, three times. Supply zone touch once, twice. In the pricing moving higher high, retrace, lower low, retrace. So this pair is really risky. We don't know which direction it's going to. Lower low neckline. If we really want to take a trade, I was looking for the upward setup. 78 point reach is good sign because we are going to have this very, very small risk. Plus, we have couple pivot point, sweet spot, round number, previous high holding. Could be a good long setup, but I will be very, very conservative when we execute this trade because tomorrow this could be breaking down closer to your stop loss or moving higher, and you can move the risk to the entry point very, very fast. So one more thing to check. Where is our trend line? Trend line broke, did not respect it. Downtrend trend line form. So if you want to bet for the long, not a good idea. No good idea. Not a good idea. Okay, same thing. We are going to draw demand zone and supply zone. Supply zone, no demand, moving price, price moving lower low, haven't touched any neckline, trend line in place, no setup. Oh, hi Melissa. Welcome to the show. We'll just try to get some analysis going and just see some possible setup as we can take. Just watch out for your favorite pair. Okay, something going. Okay, price drop, demand zone. And we may have some supply zone, right? Demand zone right here. Okay, supply zone. Supply zone. Price is moving lower, trend line didn't break, no setup. Price drop, create supply. Weak, create demand. Price drop, create supply. Price moving upward, create demand. So we have price touch 1, twice, 3 times, and trend line still in place. So not a good idea for long at this point. Even we have pricing moving lower low and the neckline being tested right here. Just be aware, maybe short-term short setup, but not for a good setup to trade. Price drop, create demand. Pricing moving upward, create demand. I was making those two confused. Sorry about that. Okay, price touch once, twice, 3 times. And we have lower low neckline test, pricing retrace back. And where's our trend line? Right here. It's like more like a sideways. We don't really want to trade a sideways action. Even the weekly, we don't have any promised downtrend. Right now it's all the side. So not really the good pair to trade right now. That's why we have so many pairs we can watch. Okay, price drop for supply. Price moving up for demand. Price up. Price moving up. Price moving lower low. Trend line still hold. No neckline test yet. Still in action. No setup. This is a tricky one. Price is only touched the previous low. It's not even touched the high. Similar to here. We'll draw for area just for reference. Price didn't touch any supply zone on the top. If it's drop right here, almost been punched through, almost going upward. So expecting the next level to hold for any short possible setup. Lower low forming, breaking the neckline. So long setup could be in place if price retraces back this deep. Actually, it's not possible happen all the time. Probably holding right here or holding right here before moving up again. Expecting this area is not realistic. Okay, price drop. Pricing break higher. Price drop. Pricing break higher. Nothing touch. Oh yeah, here's another one. Price drop. Touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So upward action is higher than the short right now. Pricing break up. Pricing drop lower. Pricing up. Pricing break higher. Another one right here. Okay, so pricing is kind of moving upward as a racing wedge. As long as we have some breakdown for neckline between the higher high, then we'll have some possible short setup before we take any action. Price drop. Price moving higher. Price drop. Price moving higher. Price drop. Price drop to the previous low. Price break higher on the previous high. That create demand and supply. Right now we don't have lower low. Trend line still in place. So this one have no setup. Okay, done with the analysis. Let's just went through one more time really quick. Short setup, trend line didn't break. No, short setup, trend line holds, good entry point. We got a trade in place on this one. This one, trend line didn't confirm. We might have some short happening. No. When we skim through the chart, we're basically looking for higher high on the day or 4 hour just to confirm what we just talked happening as our trade entries. Oh yeah, let's confirm real quick. This ultra line. So URGBP is on our list. Higher high, higher high. USGD. Higher high, retrace back. Trend line. This is in our favor. We're expecting some trade point around this area. Lower low. I don't think we are good on this one because we don't have any trend line support. So let's remove this. The rest of the pair is more like just in action. We don't really have any trend line in place. Yep, this is the one with the risk too big. We didn't want to take. This is the one with against the trend line, which we don't want to take either. So we are skimming through very quick about our possible setup if we can confirm everything at our second glance. Okay, so today we have 3 possible setup. We will open those as the pending order and check back tomorrow, see if we have any price move action. That's pretty much about today's analysis. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to learn supply demand, you can download my free ebook, learn more what is my setup as a dimension trader is, and learn how to get a supply demand in place. If you want to get a personal mentor, which I use to develop my very unique strategy just for myself, you can click on my second link, get a Forex mentor as your coach. My favorite one is his name is Vic Novel. Feel free to contact him. He's very good mentor that I learned a lot from him. If you want to get a very stable, long-term, profitable trade strategy developed just for your own, I strongly encourage you to get your mentor and learn more and then develop your own. Any question, feel free to leave a comment or send me a quick message. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And have a good day. Bye bye.